Hey guys, Mr. Sherman. I am not here today. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee at a Title I conference. I will be back soon. However, still gotta do this warm up. You should be doing it on the graphic organizer that you should have received. You're gonna be responsible for keeping up with that and turn it in on Friday to me. Okay, doing all you're doing now is on that. All right, let's do this one. Okay, talking about unit rate. There were 15 cake orders at a bakery in 3 days. What is the baker's unit rate for cake orders? Or the number of cake orders per day. Alright, so we talked about unit rate. Whenever we have these word problems, we're trying to get it down to cost per or item per 1 unit. Alright, get it down to 1 unit. Alright, so let's look at this. How can we get this down to per 1 unit? Alright, so they get 15 cake orders, alright, a day. In 3 days. Alright, how can we figure out how much they get in 1 day? That's right, you're going to divide. Alright, so we'll divide the number of days into the total number of cake orders. Alright, we don't have to do much work. We know 3 into 15 is 5. Alright, so our unit rate for the bakery is 5. Alright, or 5 cake orders per day. Alright, we always want to get it down to per 1 unit. In this case, it's per day. 5 cakes per day. If we had to create an equation for it, okay, some of you might have done this. Alright, we always want to go y equals our unit rate 5 x, alright, where x will represent the number of days and 5 is our unit rate, or the cake orders, okay? So, here's our unit rate. Let's look at the next one, okay? Find the slope of the line, talking about slope, alright, the line that passes through points at 0, -5, and 4, 7, okay? We're going to use the slope formula. Remember, the slope formula is m stands for slope, equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? Guys, this is a lot easier if we go ahead and identify our x1s, y1s, and x2s, y2s, alright, ahead of time. So let's do that. Let's identify them. Alright, xy, xy. We know that every point has an x and a y. Okay? Now let's call these our 1s and call these our 2s. Alright, so x1, y1, x2, y2. Alright? We're going to take them now and just plug them in to the formula here. Okay? Change our color. So over here, m meaning slope equals our y2. We've already identified it. Y2 is 7. Okay? 7 minus, that just comes from the formula. Y1, we've already identified it as -5. Okay? Because Y1 is negative, we're going to put it inside parentheses. Okay? All over x2. Alright, we're just plugging it in there. x2, 4 minus x1, which is 0. Okay? Then, look at what happens here. We have a negative, negative. Alright, when we have negative, negative together, when you see that, alright, you should automatically think, I'm going to make that positive. Okay? So, easy way to do this, just draw a line through them both and make a big plus sign. That way you don't forget about one of them. Okay? So, 7 plus 5 is 12. 4 minus 0 is 4. 12 over 4. Can we reduce that? Yes. 12 over 4 is 3. Abracadabra, we're done. Okay? I know y'all thought that was lame. I hear you laughing. Okay, so our slope is... Alright, so let's go over what you got to do today. Alright, you're working on this worksheet. Freyer model. Alright, there are 5 problems on each side. Alright, you're going to complete that. I'm going to go over the first problem on that sheet. Okay, and here it is. Find the slope or unit rate, alright, of the points 2, 4, and 6, 6. Ignore that word using there. But 2, 4, and 6, 6. We're going to use the slope formula. Alright, again, let's make sure I got that on there. So, slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? So, let's label these. It makes it a lot easier if we go ahead and label them x, y, x, and y. Make these our 1s, these are 2s. So 1, x1, y1, x2, y2. Then we just plug it in. Formula. Okay, so over here we're going to do m equals y2. y2 we already said is 6 minus y1, which is 4. Okay, all over x2, 6 minus, that just comes from the formula, x1, which is 2. Okay, so 6 minus 4 is 2. And 6 minus 2 is 4. Can we reduce that? Yes, 2 over 4 becomes 1/2. Alright, so our slope is 1/2. Okay? Alright. Now, there's another part on there where you have to find the slope of the line. This isn't the line that's on your worksheet, but I'm going to show you how we do that, okay? So there are no points on here, and what we're going to do is look for points kind of in the middle of a cross section to make it easy to find that point, okay? So I'm going to start here. I'm going to use this point, and then I'm going to do, we could either do here or here, doesn't matter. Alright, let's choose this one. Okay? So we're going to do rise over run. How far we need to rise to get to this point and how far we need to run. Alright? Rise up like the Falcons. Okay? And we're going to run like Turner. Okay? So we rose how many? Alright, this is 2. Alright? So I rise. And then we ran 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 is our run. Alright, so rise over run. Let's write that over here. Rise over run. Like I said, our rise was 2. And our run is 4. 2 over 4, again, 1/2. Okay, so our slope, or m, is 1/2. Okay? Alright, so that should help you do a couple of those problems, and there are also some unit rate problems on there, or rate of change, where you're just doing change in y over change in x. Okay? So, hope you got it. Alright, we'll see you when I get back. Alright?